All right, everyone, it is the most positive channel on the face of the earth. Coming to you from the city of Cincinnati, Mr. Community. Channel all about positivity. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. Long as you're a good person, we welcome everyone to the channel. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless and the children to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money, just our way of trying to make something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. Every time we go live, feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. You got a business you want to promote your business. Your business, we are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see everyone doing so good in life that you don't have to be stressing over bills. You shouldn't be giving the best years of your life to corporate America. Funk that. You wasn't born just to chase money and material things. We got to get out of this matrix, out of this rat race. Find your spiritual reason for living. Connect with your fellow human being. Help your human beings that's on hard times. That's your reason for living, everyone. Man, I've been dealing with a lot of pain. Got a lot of loved ones that passed away due to chronic illnesses. So I got a heavy heart. Ramp, how you doing, man? That's always good seeing you. Talk to us.
Love and laugh. Arguing with someone that you care about, right? In the big scheme of things, whatever y'all arguing about, it's called a BS. And then y'all argue and they walk away. And it turns out that person died. The last person that you argued with, that you cared about, last time you seen them arguing with you. Remember that, folks.
Beautiful message.
Clear up any type of conflict immediately before y'all walk away. You never know when it's that time to go. And much love to y'all. Love and laugh.
Wise words. You're always giving wise words. I just lost a loved one to cancer, man, last week. Yeah, been with this person for over 29 years, man. So just had the funeral last week, and you gave me that message right there, right on time. That's why I love you, man. God bless you, man. I love you, man. Look at that. Everything happened for a reason. I love you, brother. All right, Ramp. That message was right on time right there. Ramp, very good soul. He been on the channel before. I always got positive things to say. Never judge a book by its cover, I tell you. A lot of these folks that's homeless, they very wise. And I needed that because like I was saying, I'm dealing with the loss of some loved ones. A lot of loved ones came down with chronic illnesses. And like a lot of people in America, they don't realize that just because you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness don't mean you can't be healed, and it don't mean you have to run to big pharma, to the hospital. You can be healed naturally. I'm into holistic healing. And I tried to tell this to a lot of my loved ones, friends, and family members, but when you've been taught to run to hospitals ever since you was a child, it's all you know. It's hard for you to change your way of thinking. So a lot of my loved ones came down with chronic illnesses. Against my advice, they went to the hospital, took all the toxic medication with harmful side effects, did all the surgeries that left hideous scar marks on their bodies just to end up passing away. Months later or a year later, very heartbreaking stuff. That's what I'm dealing with. I'm out here with a heavy heart, but I'm still out here doing God's job because I know the soul and the spirit don't die. The spiritual side of us carry on, so I got to keep going no matter what. In the name of all my loved ones that passed away, I got to get out here and do something positive in their name. Most importantly, in the name of our Lord. So I'm still out here doing my work with a heavy heart. My loved one passed away a couple days ago. We went to the funeral. Heartbreaking stuff. I always say herbalists over hospitals because I've been reading and studying hospitals and they techniques that they use for people that's dealing with chronic illnesses, and they are awful. You've been in a car accident, go to the hospital. You've been assaulted, go to the hospital. But when it comes to healing from a chronic illness, run from the hospitals. They are awful. Nina, how you doing, Nina? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. One of our regular families right there. Haven't seen you in a while. Always good seeing you in the chat. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Second live stream of the day. I was out here earlier, and now I'm just now coming out here, do a little walking. I think they're supposed to have a little party going on downtown, so get out here, give myself a little mental break. Been dealing with a lot of grief. One of my loved ones passed away due to a negligence at the hospital. I ain't gonna even say a chronic illness. I was at the hospital with my loved one, and the negligence at the hospital was just unbelievable. A lot of herbalists and holistic health experts told me how terrible hospitals were, and I got to see it for myself. At the hospital, my loved one went to the hospital with one thing wrong. By the time they left the hospital, they had 20 things wrong. Loved one went to the hospital with a lump on their breast. By the time the hospital got done with them, they had heart failure, kidney failure, liver failure, all their organs. They damaged the heart of my loved one with their medication. And then they told the family, there's nothing else that can be done for your loved one. And your loved one is not passing away from the disease. Your loved one is passing away from the damage that the medication did to your loved one. Unbelievable. Herbalists over hospitals. So I came to the hospital. Thank you, family. So I came to the hospital to take over. You know, you guys did enough damage to my loved one. Y'all that damaged my loved one, the heart, kidneys. My loved one is now non-verbal. My loved one now is bed-bound, can still sit up but really can't walk. So I came to the hospital and took over. I couldn't bring in the herbs that I wanted to use on my loved one from the beginning, because you can't mix hospital medicine with herbs. So I brought in organic fruits and vegetables. I kept my loved one away from the terrible hospital food. The very food that make you sick is what they serve to their patients at the hospital. Very sick stuff. So I came in, I kept my loved one away from hospital food. I'll start giving my loved one organic fruits and vegetables. I'll start giving my loved one beet juice to drink, celery juice to drink. I started giving my loved one carrot juice to drink. I brought in to the hospital some essential oils, peppermint oil, rubbed that on the sole of the feet of my loved one. Frankincense oil, I was rubbing that behind my loved one's ears. I had an air purifier blasting out essential oil and peppermint oil in the room, had the room smelling beautiful, plus there's a lot of health benefits from that. I had my loved one using a grounding mat. Grounding is when you take your shoes off, stand in the grass, barefoot, 20 minutes daily. All the electrons gonna shoot up through your foot by way of, gonna shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation and chronic illnesses. It's a documentary about grounding called Earthing the Movie. I advise you go check it out. But for people that can't get outside and stand in the grass or walk in the grass, you could go to Amazon and buy grounding mats. So I bought a grounding mat for my loved one, and I had my loved one use that while he was in the hospital. I started using castor oil on my loved one, rubbing that all over my loved one's body. Organic castor oil. I was rubbing organic black seed oil all over my loved one's body. My loved one started showing improvement right away. The doctors couldn't even believe it. The doctors were saying, this is unbelievable. Your loved one, all of a sudden, the kidneys are looking great. We don't understand it. But we still want to push for end-of-life treatment. Although my loved one was showing signs of improvement. My loved one is now mentally alert, laughing, smiling, joking with friends and family members, remembering their birthday, remembering what year it is, listening to music, singing their favorite songs. But the doctors still say, we want to push for end-of-life treatment because according to our data work, no one can recover from this kind of illness. Insane stuff. And unfortunately, we had a bunch of dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated friends and family members that don't question authority. So they was going along with everything the doctors say. Not all friends and family members, but some of them. Come to find out they had alternative motives. A lot of so-called friends and family members was plotting on what they can get once our loved one passed away. They could get their house, their cars, and all kind of stuff. Man, sometimes your worst enemy can be your family. However, there was some friends and family members that wasn't cold like that, and they stopped it. They said, nope, we're not doing end-of-life treatment. Not with our loved one that's still alert and talking and singing, that's on video saying, I want to fight for my life no matter what. If I ever start saying crazy stuff as a result of taking medication, disregard everything that I say. And that's what happened. My loved one would be showing signs of improvement from all the organic herbs that I'm using, but then a hospital will come with their toxic medication, giving my loved one 7 different pills. Then my loved one to start talking crazy again. Start yelling, all kind of crazy stuff. Then once that medication wear off, our loved one be back to talking normal again. This is what we was dealing with. I was trying so hard to hurry up and get my loved one well enough to get out of the hospital so we can take them to physical therapy and wean them off of the toxic hospital medication and then put them on the herbs. Because that's what the Bible says anyway. Revelation 22 verse 2, the leaves are for healing, the herbs are for not healing. Not man-made prescription medication with harmful side effects. However, I never got a chance to do that. I felt like the doctors was rushing, like they was going up against me. They seen my loved one showing all these signs of improvement, and it seemed like they became discouraged. They was upset every time we stopped them for doing end-of-life treatment. They looked like we was the worst people on earth when we stopped them from putting morphine in our loved one. But we said no. They tried it 2 times. Our loved one would fade from the hospital medication that would bounce right back from all the herbs that I was using. Not herbs, but essential oils and organic fruits. And every time our loved one came back strong, we would say, nope, we ain't doing end-of-life treatment. And these doctors act like we was Satan, the worst people on the planet. And unfortunately, some friends and family members was going right along with the doctors. It was the most hideous stuff I ever saw in my life. Thank you, family. Man, I spent a week in that hospital. I would not leave my loved one. Because I say these doctors are pushing for end-of-life treatment, and I can't trust them along with my loved one. There was so many crazy stuff going on in the hospital. Every time I left them alone with these doctors, we come back, something be wrong with my loved one. One time I left them alone with my loved one. I came back, my loved one had a bunch of hair weaves poured out of her hair, laying on the table. And we just automatically assumed that she did it, but she never said she did it. There was instances where we came in, our loved one was on the oxygen tube, and the oxygen tube wasn't even hooked up. That happened 2 times. We had to bring that to the attention of the doctors and the nurse. Excuse me, shouldn't this be hooked up? Oh yeah, we're sorry. Our loved one was having problems chewing regular food. So you would have to crush up their medicine and put it in applesauce and give them their toxic medicine like that. Where there was an instance where the nurse came in ready to give our loved one some medicine without chopping it up. Once again, I had to intervene and say, excuse me, our loved one can't take medicine like that. Our loved one will choke to death. That toxic medication needs to be chopped up and put into applesauce. Oh, I'm sorry. And then run out and do it. And still didn't chop it up all the way. I heard my loved one crunching on the medicine. And then another nurse came in ready to take blood from one of our loved ones. Well, good thing an honest nurse was there and stopped her. They say she's not scheduled to have no blood taken from her, and then the nurse say, oh, I'm sorry, wrong patient. I mean, this was insane stuff. Hospital was a, nah. I mean, it was insane. An insane asylum. That's where I was at in these hospitals. And it ended tragically. My loved one was scheduled to have physical therapy. The physical therapist came in and they began moving my loved one around to get them ready to do a little physical therapy. And then my loved one vital signs shot down. The nurses panicked. They didn't know what was going on. They said, put her back in the bed. Put her back in the bed. We don't know what's going on. And then I turned around and I noticed a piece of equipment wasn't hooked up to my loved one. It was hanging on the side of my loved one's bed. I brought it to the attention of the nurse. I said, is this important? And they said, yeah, that should be hooked up to the oxygen tank. So we sitting here wondering how long my loved one been going without the oxygen tank being hooked up. Then on top of that, you're moving my loved one around. She already got a weak heart from y'all medication. You're moving her around, that put more pressure on her. So that was a very scary and intense moment. My loved one did recover once they hooked up her oxygen machine and let her rest and compose herself. But then we stepped out the room. We were so happy that our loved one made a speedy recovery from their negligence. So the family, we was laughing and smiling with our loved one, joking. Our loved one was joking with us. The nurses did their vital signs and say everything looked normal, amazing, as a matter of fact. And they asked us when we stepped out the room why they cleaned our loved one. Our loved one had a bowel movement. So we stepped out the room laughing and celebrating that our loved one was looking strong again. And then 5 minutes later, nurses come running down the hall to the room of our loved one. We all rushed in the room to see what's going on, and our loved one was lifeless. Just like that. After laughing, smiling, joking with us, vital signs looking good and strong, left them alone with these nurses and doctors that was pushing for end-of-life treatment. And all of a sudden, our loved one go from laughing, joking, smiling, having strong vital signs to being lifeless. What happened that fast in that room in that short span of time when our loved one was left alone with these nurses and doctors that seemed to have an attitude every time we stopped them for doing end-of-life treatment? Give me a minute. Man, this stuff got me mad, emotional, sad, all at the same time. I pretty much know what happened because this happened before. These nurses, these irresponsible nurses, these incompetent nurses, they was changing my loved one before. They was changing my loved one, and once again, my loved one got a weak heart from their medication. So you got to be very gentle when you're changing them. Well, this nurse was in there by herself, trying to change my loved one by himself. He needed help. The idiot asked me to help him. I don't work here. Get your co-worker to help you. So he's bouncing around with my loved one, got my loved one all over the bed in different angles. I'm trying to help out. My loved one start grasping for air. You can't move someone around that aggressive that got a weak heart and low oxygen. I had to bring it to the attention of this nurse that my loved one is grasping for air. Forget about cleaning my loved one. My loved one can't breathe. My loved one can't talk. My loved one's eyes is bulging out. I had to bring it to the attention of this nurse. This nurse was going to keep on trying to change my loved one until my loved one passed away. So he stopped because I brought it to his attention. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened when my loved one passed away. They did that exact same thing again, only this time no one was in a room to stop them from being aggressive with my loved one. Urban is over hospitals, everyone. Last time I checked, hospitals was the third causes of death behind heart disease and cancer. And I know from experience that sounds very right. Take your health into your own hands. Don't leave your life in the hands of a bunch of lunatics. You can be healed naturally, holistically. Don't let anyone tell you different. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma and hospitals. You can be healed naturally. Ain't no doubt about it. Unbelievable, I tell you. What a nightmare it was in there. And we're still picking up the pieces. We are still picking up the pieces. A lot of family members divided, arguing amongst each other. Crazy. So I'm out here with a very heavy heart. But I'm still going live. I'm still out here walking, because walking helps relieve a lot of stress. So, hey, I'm out here walking, relieving some stress. And I figure, hey, as long as I'm out here walking, getting my exercise in, relieving some stress, I could continue to go live. We normally mix in a little entertainment, but as a result of everything my family and friends been going through, not in the mood to go to no concerts, because that's what the plan was. This is concert season. We mix in some entertainment on this channel. Last year, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert. We brought you Dougie Fresh. We brought you Nelly. We was going to bring you we brought you Shaquille O'Neal. We was going to bring you Blink 182, but that got canceled due to the weather. So we do mix in a little entertainment, because we know the world could be coming to an end. And people gonna still say, make me laugh, make me dance. So we do that. And this year, I was gonna take you to some concerts. But with all this craziness that's going on, no way I was in the mood to go buy some concert tickets, live stream for the concert. That was the plan, to let you enjoy it from the comfort of your home. However, while I'm out here walking, relieving stress, if we come across outdoor concerts that's free, I'll still live stream that and let you enjoy that. Sometimes I may just be in my own world, being a little silent, but got the chat open and let you enjoy the concerts. We did that a couple days ago. Man, don't take life for granted, everyone. Cherish the times that you have with your loved ones. Today is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. Don't get so caught up in chasing money, material things, that you neglect your loved ones. If you got to downsize your life in order to have more time to spend with your loved ones than downsize your life, nothing is worth losing time with your loved ones. Money, material things that depreciate after a while is nothing. Eventually you're going to pass away. You can't take that with you, but you're going to take your soul with you. Your soul is forever. Soul energy don't die. You're going to be judged by how you lived your life in this transitory world. Did you conform to the ways of this wicked world just to enjoy temporarily pleasures? Or did you resist all that and serve your Lord? Get out here, found your spiritual reason for living. helped out your fellow human being that was on hard times? Did you spend time with your loved ones? Did you place life over money and material things? Don't fail the test, everyone. Life is just a test. All right, appreciate everyone that showed love to the channel. Humanism over capitalism, that's what we all about. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. That's our mentality on Mr. Community. We know that's not reality, but we're gonna keep putting it out there in the universe until it be. Everything human beings need in order to survive should be absolutely free. Nothing to debate about. Human beings need shelter. Shelter should be absolutely free. If you want a mansion with 20 million rooms, you should have to pay for that. But all human beings should have a decent place to call home for absolutely free. Nature gives us everything we need. Fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. All of that should be absolutely free. Nature give it to us for free. The powers that be, with their soul itself, they go take from nature and charge us. Organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, everything the human body needs in order to sustain itself should be absolutely free. Clean water should be absolutely free. Not nasty tap water. Spring water should be absolutely free. Humanism over capitalism. Every time we go live, feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You don't have to talk about what the host is talking about. Talk about whatever's on your mind. Spirituality, politics, current affairs. You got a business you want to promote your business. You're on hard times. Feel free to let everyone know what you're going through. Nothing to be ashamed of. The powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, Satanic Masons, the head of hand, the secret government, spiritual wickedness in high places. These world leaders, secret society members, they should be ashamed that they got people out here on hard times. Never be ashamed because you're on hard times. Never be ashamed because you ain't mastered the art of going to a job and leaving God outside the job, because that's what they tell you. No talking about God in the workplace. Never be ashamed that you're not allowed, that you can't prosper in a place like that. Never be ashamed that you're not good at making money in their demonic system. And God we trust on their dollar bills, but they tell you to leave God outside when you go to work. Leave God outside when you go to school. Because they're a bunch of demons that worship Satan, and they don't want you to find out the truth. So they tell you it's just about freedom of religion, being fair to everyone. No, they don't want you to find out the truth, that they're a bunch of devil worshipers. You study ancient spirituality, ancient history, and you'll find out who they really are. And they don't want you to do that, because that's where our power lies. The powers that be, they have more weapons than us. But we have the greatest weapon of all, and that's the power of God. They have Satan, we have God. Our weapon is way stronger than their weapon. They don't want us to connect to that spiritual weapon. So they keep all the ancient truths away from us. They try to tell us the Holy Bible is a H-O-L-Y, whole lie. There's a bunch of truth in the Bible, everyone. Unfortunately, the devils distort everything they touch. So yes, they take some books out of the Bible, they take some truths out of the Bible, and they put in a bunch of lies. But if you know how to decode the Bible, there's still a lot of truth in the Bible. The Bible is a book of parables, historical facts, prophecies, and you got some lies in there. You got some truths in there. Connect with your spiritual side. All right, everyone. Connect with your spiritual side. That's how you defeat the powers that be. These world leaders, these satanic masons, secret society members, that's what they are. They don't care about me, they don't care about you. They don't care if you look like them. They don't care if you're rich. You're not part of their secret societies. So stop trying to identify with them just because you look like them, got their same complexion, and because you're rich. They don't care. They're about bloodline. The powers that be don't care about your money or your complexion or your religion. They are about bloodline. They keep it in the family. That's why all the presidents, except Donald Trump, I believe, and I still don't trust anyone that become president, but all the presidents are related. Go do your research. Obama admitted that he's related to Dick Cheney and George Bush. Life is stranger than fiction. He admitted this when he was the president. Go watch his interview with, what's his name? Tavis Smiley. Read, study, learn the truth, everyone. Sister L. Rach, how you doing, L. Rach? We welcome everyone to the channel as long as you civilized. You ain't been raised by a bunch of heathens. If you come over here being an uncivilized cave dweller, we'll hit the block button and get you up out of here. This is for positive people, mature people that ain't been dumbed down by the system, that know how to have regular conversations. If your mammy ain't teach you how to have manners and how to talk intelligently, we'll throw your block button. That's where we hit the block button. It'll get you up out of here. And hope we never see your cave-dwelling ass again. So many heathens out here, uncivilized, dumbed down by the educational system, by the government. Too much fluoride on their brain, eating too much processed food, worshiping these entertainers that's teaching them to be trifling like P. Diddy. And as a result, they can't have regular conversations. All right, L. Rach, get some rest, L. Rach. Thanks for showing love, I always appreciate it. Get some rest. Sure, you gotta take care of some business tomorrow. Thank you, L. Rach. Always showing love to the channel. We truly appreciate it. Very positive soul right there, Sister L. Rach. All right, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals. God over Satan. Positive people over negative people. Education over entertainment. Truth over lies. That's what we all about. Mingle in the chat, have a good time, as long as you're not out of your mind. Just down here doing a little walking, got a lot of stress to relieve, funerals and all kind of stuff, dealing with the loss of some loved ones. Back at the office. Yeah, I figured that. Back to the office you go. I'm just down here doing a little walking, being a little nosy. I see they have something down here, Newport on the levee. I'm sure they probably finna shut down. But I'm doing some walking, I'm being a little nosy. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow myself. Still dealing with the loss of some loved ones. So a lot of friends and family members are still getting together and picking up the pieces. Man, the funeral was exhausting. So much going on. All right, everyone. Oh, what time do they shut down? You know, LH? Is it still going? I wonder how long. Are they about to shut down now? They need a vegan fest out here. From Cincinnati to Kentucky. Okay. Well, I'm just going over here, do a little walking, and be turning right back before I shut down. I still got some juicing to do for some loved ones. I'm into holistic healing, everyone. Let food be thy medicine. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Eat organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs. I got a lot of loved ones that's still out here dealing with health issues. I'm still juicing for them, making all kind of smoothies for cancer, lupus, diabetes. Unfortunately, a lot of family members did not take heed to what I was telling them. I was telling them to stay away from these hospitals when dealing with a chronic illness. I was pleading with them. Unfortunately, they did not take my word. And it ended up tragically, and now friends and family members out here with a heavy heart. You can be healed naturally, everyone. Stop taking medical advice. Stop taking medical advice. People that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma, hospitals. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. People that got lupus, cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, overweight. They got just as many medications in their medicine cabinet with harmful side effects as you. They got just as many doctor appointments coming up as you, but they're trying to tell you what to do to be healthy. Stop taking medical advice from friends and family members with good intentions, but terrible medical advice. Go find someone that's healthy. Ask them, what do you do to maintain health? How you in such great health? Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. Then I graduated to being a vegan. I'm now on the verge of being a raw vegan. Haven't been to the hospital for a major chronic illness, never. Haven't been to the hospital in about 30 years. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you. These are facts, not opinions. Power to the people. People versus the system. Read, study, apply the knowledge to your life. Power to the people versus the system. You can be healed naturally, holistically. Power to the people. Got Get a Fest going on in Kentucky. Going over here, be a little nosy. We got people out here on the river riding their boats. We'll be turning right back around. I'm just doing a little walking, relieving some stress. I'm sure all the entertainment is over down here. I've been so busy today. This is my first chance to get out here. I've been doing some shopping for my loved ones that's dealing with chronic illnesses. Went to the store, right to the organic section, and brought a bunch of healthy food for my loved ones that's dealing with chronic illnesses, and you should do the same. When you go to the store, when you buy food that's good for your health. You should pick up a food and say, hey, this is good for my heart. This is good for my lungs. This is good for my kidneys. Plus, it tastes good. Don't just buy food because it tastes good. Buy food because it's good for you and it tastes good. Read the ingredients. When you come across big old words you never saw in your life, put that so-called food item back on the shelf unless you want to take your last breath. Eating bad will catch up with you eventually. It may take 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, but it'll catch up with you eventually, and it's not worth it. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. A lot of loved ones fail to understand that. They went out here eating all this food because it's cheap, because it tastes good, ended up with chronic illnesses, went to the hospital because they ate bad food, went to the hospital and got bad medicine and more bad food from the hospital food cafeteria, ended up passing away. I don't want you to go out like that, everyone. You can't be healed naturally. So I give you the name of herbalists and holistic doctors every time I go live. Do the research, appreciate the knowledge, take advantage of the knowledge. This is the information age. So much information out here, you don't have to be ignorant. You don't have to be in the dark like Mr. Community in the dark right now. You don't have to be in the dark spiritually. Take advantage of the information age. The Bible says knowledge is going to be in abundance. We're living in that time right now. All you have to do is Google the right stuff, and all this life-saving information will pop up. Take advantage of it. Don't pass away from a lack of knowledge. Don't place education over entertainment. Read, study, educate yourself, learn the truth. The truth is out there. The Bible says, the truth shall set you free. I say, I learned this from someone else. The truth shall set you free, but first, it's gonna piss you off. All the lies you grew up with, you're gonna find out it's not true. And you may be a little disappointed, that's okay. But after you be disappointed, accept the truth and change your lifestyle. All right, everyone. Here's the holistic doctors that can get your life together. You're dealing with a chronic illness. I'm gonna give you certified herbalists, certified holistic doctors. If you're impressed with medical degrees, if you're impressed with titles, well, they went to medical school, they went to herbal school. You should be more impressed with results. But if you need titles and all that, I got that for you. Go check out the best herbalists out here. Yahki Awaken. Y-A-H-K-I. Yahki Awaken. Self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. Got his own healing clinic. Grow fruits and vegetables on his own land. Get water from his own land. Go check out Yahki Awaken. Guaranteed to change your life forever. You can have one-on-one time with this master herbalist. Go to his website, prepare to have your life change forever. Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki, Yahki Awaken. Up next, go check out Divine Medicinals, D-I-V-I-N-E, Divine Medicinals, another outstanding herbalist, very active on Twitter. Go check out his website, guaranteed to change your life forever. Divine Medicinals. Those are the two herbalists that I use. I speak very highly of them because they do outstanding work. I know personally. Up next, go check out the holistic doctors that you can find on YouTube. Go check out their YouTube channel. Go check out their websites. They give you all this information from the kindness of their hearts. They don't need your money. Financially, they are doing great. They give you this information because they care about good people. They want to see good people stop being victims of this corrupt medical system, being victims of big pharma that only care about making big dollars. That's all about wealth over health. So they give you this life-saving information for absolutely free. Take advantage of it. Go check out Dr. Joel Furman. Joel. Go check out Dr. Joel Furman. He gives you life-saving information and healthy recipes. Go check out Dr. Sebi, S-E-B-I, Dr. Sebi. Go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Go check out the Juice Lady. Juice Lady got my mother kidneys together. Yuck. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease so bad, she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in doing no surgery in order to heal the body from chronic illnesses. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Your body can heal itself. Work with your body, not against your body. Give your body what it needs, and it will begin a process of healing itself. Your body needs you to keep the stress level down. Get outside in nature 20 minutes a day. Drink alkaline water, spring water from mason jars, from a glass. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs. Start grounding, standing in the grass, walking in the grass 20 minutes daily. Start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you can. Every time you juice, you should make sure your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. Every time you juice, you should make sure you make at least 8 ounces. Give your body what it needs, and your body will begin the process of reversing every illness that you have. You can be healed naturally. Herbalists over hospitals. Take your life into your own hands. Trust the process. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, go raw vegan for 6 to 8 months. See what the body does. Come back and thank me later. If you're really sick, go raw vegan for as long as it takes. Trust the process. You will begin to heal. The body is a self-healing mechanism. You can't be healed naturally. Trust the process. Stay away from tap water. Stay away from tap water. Get water filters for your home. Drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars, from a glass. Work with your body, you can be healed. Let food be thy medicine. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. A lot of people that heal themselves naturally. The mainstream media just don't show it. They want you dependent on toxic medication. Do your own research. You can be healed naturally, everyone. Read, study, educate yourself, get informed. What you don't know can cost you your life. Read, study, educate yourself. Don't be dumb all your life. All right, back to the holistic health experts. Go check out the Juice Lady. We gave my mother a juicer instead of a kidney because we don't believe in doing no surgery in order to heal from a chronic illness. I don't believe in root canals. I don't believe in removing the tonsils, none of that. Now, if you're in extreme pain and you know when you need to do surgery, then go ahead. You've been in a car accident, go to the hospital. You've been assaulted, go to the hospital. But if you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you're not in no pain, go raw vegan. Heal yourself naturally. You can be healed. Herbalists over hospitals, 1 billion%, 1 trillion%. Read, study, educate yourself. Man, I ain't been over here this time of the night in a long time. Make me miss my loved ones that's no longer here. Because when I come to little stuff like this, I'm with my loved ones that's no longer here. Spend time with your loved ones, everyone. Never know when they're going to be gone. Man, I miss my loved ones. We used to go on family. Things will never be the same. You lose certain friends and family members, and life will just never be the same, but you got to keep going. You got to remember that you're a spiritual being having a physical experience, and although that creation, that soul, that energy that manifests itself in the form of your mother, father, auntie, uncle, friend, significant other, that form of them is no longer here, but their soul and energy lives on. You got to remember that. It's okay to cry and grieve, but never get to the point where it's having a negative effect on your health. Your loved ones just graduated to another phase of life. You got to remind yourself that. The one that gave life to your loved ones is still here. The Creator is still here. You can't disrespect the Creator by giving up on life. The Creator's creation is no longer here, but the Creator is still here. You still got work to do. Over here in Kentucky, we normally in Cincinnati, had to get out here. All these memories, man. When you lose loved ones, I see why people leave the city. Because you walk around and you see things that remind you of your loved ones. We used to have a family membership to the aquarium right here. When my loved one that's no longer here used to come to the aquarium. Kentucky Aquarium as a family. Man, things will never be the same, but life goes on. Much love to all the people out there that's dealing with the loss of loved ones. I pray for all the positive souls out there that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. Pray that you have a successful, peaceful transition. Hope your next phase of life is beautiful. Man, life is precious. Don't take the life of your loved ones for granted. Spend time with your loved ones. Smile, laugh, get outside in nature, create memories, and go on spiritual journeys together. Find out your spiritual reason for living. Get out here together and do some humanitarian work. Help out the less fortunate.
Great. So they've got, I gotta go into like 6 and leave at 8.
All the people that's in hospitals and nursing homes, We pray for you. We send positive energy your way. We know that could be a cold place. Hospitals, very cold. Nursing homes, very cold. Giving you all that toxic medication. Nurses and doctors are overworked. A lot of them just there for the money. A lot of them don't know nothing about healing patients. They don't really have no empathy for their patients. We pray for all those in nursing homes and hospitals and the ones that make the decision that they want to go holistic. We say congratulations for making the right decision, and don't let anyone try to talk you out of it. Once you done did your research and you compared the two, hospitals and herbalists, and you came to the right conclusion that herbalists got the best track record when it comes to healing people from chronic illnesses, stand on that no matter what. No matter who comes get you. Hospitals, pharmacy, friends and family members, don't budge one bit. Good people got to stop caving in to bad people, to ignorant people. If you got to be by yourself, but don't cave in to ignorant people. Once you learn the truth, don't deny the truth in order to fit in with a bunch of dumbed down, miseducated, ignorant people. Question your doctors always. When they give you medication, ask them, what's the side effects of this medication? How effective is this medication when it comes to helping people recover from their chronic illness? If the doctors don't like you asking questions, find a new doctor. If friends or family members don't like you asking your doctors questions, find new friends and family members. You're trying to save your life. You got the right to ask as many questions as you want until you feel 100% confident. Herbalists over hospitals. All right, I'm giving you the name of some holistic doctors. Just told you about the juice lady. Got my mother kidneys together. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease just by juicing organic fruits and vegetables on a regular basis. She got her kidneys to go from being stage 3 disease to being normal. Took about a year because she was only juicing like twice a month. That's all she can afford. Plus she had other bad habits. Unfortunately, she's a chain smoker. Yuck. That is the worst. She's overweight. She still eats processed food, meat that been shot up with hormones, because the meat industry only care about making these animals big and big so they can get more meat off of them, make more profit off of them. They shoot these animals up with all kind of antibiotics. Man, go watch the documentary, The Dominion. Go watch the documentary, The Dominion, so you can see what these animals go through and what they look like before they get to your plate. You call it juicy steak, juicy hamburger. That ain't juice coming out of them animals. That's pus, all kind of disgusting stuff. Juice comes from fruits. So don't take our food, vegan food, raw vegan food, and add it to your nasty, disgusting food. Talking about this hamburger is juicy. This steak is juicy. That's not juice. That's nasty bacteria and pus coming from them nasty, disgusting animals that you shouldn't be eating. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Respect the temple of God. God put you in the Garden of Eden, not in the slaughterhouse of Eden. In the Garden of Eden, you find fruits, vegetables, raw nut seeds, and herbs. Not animals to be eaten. Leave these animals alone. Everything with life wants to sustain life. Your food shouldn't have parents. Your food shouldn't have life. Your food shouldn't have eyeballs, be able to walk. Your food shouldn't try to fight you when you're trying to eat it. Just some common sense things, everyone. If your food is trying to run from you, that's not food. That's life. Leave it alone. One love, power to the people. All right, so go check out the Juice Lady. Got my mother kidneys together. Juice Lady also got my cousin kidneys together. My cousin was a registered nurse for over 40 years. Had to retire due to a chronic illness. My cousin did everything she was trained to do in dumbed down medical school. Did everything the doctors told her to do, nothing was working. My loved one's health was deteriorating. My loved one got in touch with me. My cousin knows that I'm into holistic health. I gave her the same recipe that I gave my mother. Within 3 days, my loved one got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic health. Because just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. She was having regular bowel movements again. She was feeling full of energy. Why she didn't know this, although she went to medical school? Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means to healing the human body. All they do is push prescription medication with harmful side effects. Push you to big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They want to make you a customer for life. Facts. You go to the hospital, something wrong with your kidneys, they give you something for the kidneys, the side effect, something become wrong with your lungs. They give you something for your lungs, side effect, something become wrong with your liver. They give you something for your liver, side effect, something become wrong with your bladder. They give you something for your bladder, side effect, something become wrong with your vision. They give you something for your vision, side effect, you grow a midget out of your left butt cheek. And they give you something for that also. They got pills for everything because they're a bunch of pill pushers, legalized drug dealers, bunch of idiots. Take your health into your own hands. Don't let them make you a customer for life. You go to the hospital with one thing wrong, you leave out with 20 things wrong. Bad heart, bad kidney, bad liver, a midget growing out your butt. Go to the hospital. Never been on no prescription medication. By the time you leave the hospital, you're on 20 different medications, all with harmful side effects. Just to end up having the doctors look you right in your face to tell you there's nothing else we can do but make you comfortable. Put you in the hospice. After they took you through all that, drained as much money out of you as they can. That's the medical system. Doctors, nurses are terrible when it comes to restoring health to people that's dealing with chronic illnesses. They are the worst. Run for your life. Medical genocide. One love, everyone, and educate yourself. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. Read, study. The Bible, Revelation 22, verse 2, says the leaves are for healing, not man-made prescription medication. With harmful side effects. So go check out the Juice Lady. She got over 17 books on Amazon. She's very active on Facebook. She have a juice recipe for every chronic illness you can think of. Go check out the Juice Lady. Up next, go check out Fully Raw. And that's what she is, Fully Raw. Smart lady. She don't eat no cooked food. She just eat organic fruits. And she show you how to make healthy meals using nothing but healthy ingredients. She show you how to make healthy milk using almonds. You should stay away from milk. You is not a cow. Cow milk is for baby cows. Goat milk is for baby goats. You know what's for humans? Milk that you get from your mother. Stop stealing from these animals like a bunch of uncivilized heathens. Power to the people. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills, and he gives you a whole bunch of reasons why you need to stay away from milk and dairy. Dairy is scary. Ice cream, cheese, disgusting. These days you got dairy-free everything. Stop eating that disgusting stuff. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills, M-I-L-T-O-N, Mills, M-I-L-L-S, Dr. Milton Mills. Up next, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery, B-A-X-T-E-R, Dr. Baxter Montgomery, a holistic expert. Practice out of Houston. Go check out his website. Just type in Dr. Baxter Montgomery. You're dealing with heart issues, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery website. Go check out his practice in Houston. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery after the doctor told them, your heart disease is too far gone. There's nothing that can be done to save you. Go to hospice and waste away. Never take that advice. As long as you got life, you can be healed naturally. You just got to do everything the experts tell you to do. The herbalists and the holistic doctors. You can't have no cheat days. You can't do some of the things. No shortcuts. A lot of friends and family members fail to understand that. They made the wise decision to go with herbal medicine over conventional medicine. Very smart. But when it was time to do everything they were supposed to do, they decided they want to do shortcuts, have cheat days. Then when they get sick, they panic and run to the hospital. Big mistake. The hospital then pump you up with toxic prescription medication with harmful side effects, do all kind of harmful surgeries, just to end up telling you, our work is done here. Nothing else we can do for you. Go to hospice and waste away while we move on to the next victim. Don't go out like that. These patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery, and they did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. He put them on a raw vegan diet, and he gave them this smoothie protocol. Very delicious, that's for the heart. Reverse their heart disease with this smoothie protocol. I share that recipe on my short videos. At the end of my short videos, I give you holistic health tips and recipes for cancer, lupus, and diabetes. Go watch the short videos. You're supporting positive content, and you're learning some life-saving information. After these patients did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do, after the doctors gave them 6 months to live, their heart disease reversed, and they are still here many years later. You can be healed naturally. 100%, ain't no doubt about it. But you got to be willing to do the work. You got to be willing to do the work and trust the process. Go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. Guaranteed to change your life forever. Up next, go check out Dr. Michael Greger, another outstanding nutritionist. And like I said, go check out Fully Raw. She show you how to make healthy recipes. She show you how to make brownies and cookies, banana bread, using nothing but healthy ingredients. Just because you're eating healthy don't mean you can't enjoy food. Healthy food is delicious. There's a bunch of raw vegans. They're putting out a bunch of raw vegan cook recipe books on Amazon. Go to Amazon, type in raw vegan recipe books. They show you how to make healthy chicken, hamburgers, pizza, cookies, brownies, ice cream, using nothing but healthy ingredients. You can enjoy healthy food, everyone. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Heal yourself naturally. Let food be thy medicine, not thy poison. Go check out Fully Raw. Go check out Dr. Michael Greger. Go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. And that's exactly what Chris did. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. The doctors told him, you need to do the big terrible 3. Surgery, nope. Chemo, nope. And radiation, nope. That's what Chris said, very smart man. Chris said no to chemo, no to radiation, no to surgery. The doctors told him, you are crazy. You only got 6 months to live. Bull crap. 20 years later, Chris is still here, cancer-free. Did what the Bible told you to do. Who you trust, Dr. God or the system? The greatest healer of all, the greatest doctor of all, God. Revelation 22 verse 2, the leaves are for healing. He went raw vegan. Every day he made a giant salad with nothing but organic ingredients. And he consumed so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. That's a lot of carrot juice. You're dealing with cancer? Go crazy on organic carrot juice. You can be healed naturally. Trust the process. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Up next, go check out the truth about cancer. They are the truth. Unfortunately, the powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the hidden hand of 13 satanic bloodlines, the Illuminati, satanic Masons, the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bilderbergs, the government. They had the YouTube channel shut down. They had millions of subscribers. Everyone was taking their advice. To deal with chronic illnesses, people was going to the health store. Give me a minute, everyone. All right, just got done talking to a loved one. Family going through a lot of stuff. We got to pick up the pieces from losing some family members to chronic illnesses. So we're staying in touch with each other and loving on each other and making plans to get through this together. We lost some loved ones to chronic illnesses, everyone. Take your health into your own hands. You can't be healed naturally. A lot of loved ones did not know they could be healed naturally, so that's why I'm giving this information. Trying to save some lives out here, trying to keep people from going through the pain that myself and a lot of loved ones is going through. All right, I told you to check out the Juice Lady, Dr. Joe Furman. Go check out the truth about cancer. The powers that be shut down their YouTube channel. Too many people was taking their advice. They was going to the health store to deal with their chronic illnesses. They was getting organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, frankincense oil, peppermint oil, drinking alkaline water and spring water, and they was healing themselves the right way. The powers that be had a problem with that. They shut down their YouTube channel. But this is the information age. You can't stop the powers. You can't stop the people. Go check out their website, The Truth About Cancer, operated by a husband and wife team, Ty Bollinger and Charlene Bollinger. The Truth About Cancer. Go check out their website channel. Guaranteed to change your life forever. I promise you. Go check out The Truth About Cancer. You will never be the same again. Great information. Education over entertainment, fool. All right, everyone. Those are the holistic doctors. I gave you the name of two of the best herbalists out here. Yaqui Awaken, Y-A-A-Y-A-H-K-I. Yaqui Awaken and Divine Medicinals. Take your life into your own hands. Let food be thy medicine. Surround yourself around positive people. There's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, and depressed can weaken your immune system and make you sick. Keep negative people out of your life. If you got people every time they come around, they got something dumb, ignorant to say. They miserable, say they want to make you miserable. Keep them people out of your life. That includes family members. Love them from a distance if you must, but protect your energy. Then get outside in nature. 20 minutes a day, exercise 20 minutes a day, walk in the sun 20 minutes a day or 2 hours if you're dealing with a chronic illness. You get your vitamin D from the sun. The sun make you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. Drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars. Stay away from tap water. Stop drinking from plastic bottles. If you're gonna drink from a plastic bottle, make sure the plastic bottle says no BPA. Educate yourself. Choose education over entertainment. Start grounding 20 minutes daily. That means walk in the grass, stand in the grass, barefoot 20 minutes daily. You can be healed naturally. Just gave you the keys to life, everyone. Take advantage of it. Take your health into your own hands. Support positive content, everyone. Support positive people. If you got activists in your community that's doing something positive with their time, show them some love and support. If you can't support them financially, walk up to them, shake their hands, acknowledge them, let them know you appreciate what they're doing. It's not easy being this. It's not easy doing positive things in a negative world. A world that just loves negativity. A world that they claim they want to see more positivity, but they support negative everything. Negative music, negative movies, negative entertainers, negative songs, negative content creators. But claim they want more positivity in the world. We gotta stop being hypocrites. Let food be thy medicine. Support positive content creators, everyone. If you can't support positive content creators financially, support their channels. Spread the word about their channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. I'm into holistic healing. Let food be thy medicine. I'm already juicing for friends and family members that are dealing with chronic illnesses. I would love to extend that to juicing for the homeless and for the children that's dealing with chronic illnesses. A lot of children in a house on social media all day, surrounded by that Wi-Fi, instead of being outside in nature. So they're dealing with all kinds of chronic illnesses. A lot of children come from homes that's on fixed income. The parents go to the grocery store and they buy a bunch of toxic food because it's cheap, processed food, destroying the health of their loved ones, not realizing that they are destroying the health of their loved ones with the cheap food that they buy. They're just trying to feed their family for the month. So as a result, a lot of children out here dealing with chronic illnesses before they reach their teenage years. Sad stuff. A lot of children dealing with obesity, lupus, diabetes, all before they reach their teenage years in the hospital. On sunny, beautiful days, in pain, when they should be outside in nature, having fun, creating memories with their friends and family members. If you want to help us do something about that, you want to help us get out here and start juicing for the homeless and for the children that's dealing with chronic illnesses, donate to the channel. You can donate several ways. Every time we go live, you can donate by way of super chat, super sticker. You can buy super thanks. You can donate to the PayPal H Taylor 509. HTAYLOR 509. You can donate to the Cash Out, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. And I'm about to cry just thinking about that, because my loved one that is no longer here set up all those accounts for me. Man, don't take the life of your loved ones for granted. My loved one was a very good person, did a lot for a lot of people, affect people in some positive ways, gonna be remembered for a very long time. Was my rock, helped me out in so many ways. Man, and I'm still receiving messages from my loved ones from the other side. I don't drink nor smoke, and I'm telling you, I'm receiving messages already from the other side from a loved one that made the transition. The spiritual realm is very real. I share those messages in the future on live streams. And although we receive messages from the other side, you still miss your loved one in the physical form. Although you know that soul and energy is still living. Miss you so much. RW. But I just want you to know I received your message from the other side. I appreciate it. And I am open to many, many more messages. Continue to help me from the other side. I can use it. A lot of your loved ones can use it. Messages from the other side may scare them, but they don't scare me. It put a smile on my face. So I'm giving you permission. Continue to communicate with me from the other side. I'm loving every bit of it. You with me right now, right? I know you're with me right now. I love you so much. I miss you so much. I enjoyed the moments that we had together. In the hospital room where it was just me and you laughing, smiling, playing our songs, eating healthy together, finally. You wasn't doing no cheating in the hospital, eating all the fruits and vegetables that I was giving you, drinking the beet juice and the carrot juice. For once, I got you to do everything you were supposed to do. Only thing is, we couldn't stop them idiot doctors from bringing the toxic medications with harmful side effects. Everything happened for a reason. What's written in the name, everyone? Is your life story written in your name? Go check out Anagram's Genius. You'll be surprised. What's hidden in your name? I found some hidden messages in my name. I found hidden messages in the love name of my best friend that passed away, D'Antoine Killings. Hidden message right here. Anagrams, everyone. Go look up Anagram Genius. What's in your name? Before you was born, I knew you. That's what the Bible says. Is it already written? I say yes, ain't no doubt about it. Unscramble the word Elvis, you get Lils, and you know that's what everyone say. Elvis Lils. Go check out anagrams, everyone. You'll be blown away. The powers that be know this is spiritual warfare that we're dealing with. They got the people dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated, arguing over jobs, money and material things. The powers that be is fighting a whole different war. They fighting a spiritual war. And they got you arguing over money, politics, spirituality, and race. What a disgrace. This is spiritual warfare, everyone. Powers that be don't care about your money. They care about your soul. They have to get your soul every day. Spiritual warfare, everyone. The powers that be, a bunch of demons, Luciferians, worship Satan. And they put that God into your subconscious without you realizing it. That's why if you unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. Santa and Satan run around dressed in all red. Everything is evil about the powers that be. They poison the food supply, evil. They poison the water supply, evil. They start unjust wars, evil. They believe in worldly population. Wars causes millions of people to lose their lives. Worldly population. Their language, hidden messages, evil messages. The word live spelled backwards is evil. The word lived spelled backwards is devil. Devil lived. God spelled backwards, dog. Because they worship Satan. In their eyes, God is an animal, a dog. They don't care about God. Recreation. What do you do for recreation? The hidden message, recreation, destroy creation. This go on forever, everyone. Spiritual warfare, do the research, read, study, educate yourself. Just out here walking, I come across a club. I'm not into club, and I'm into reading and studying. Man, people out here clubbing on a Sunday, huh? I prefer concerts over clubbing. That's what me and my loved ones used to do, to go to concerts and plays, movies. Not a big club person. They clubbing on a Sunday. I hope they're clubbing and not thugging, having a good time without committing a crime. Everyone, welcome to the most positive channel on the earth, Mr. Community from the city of Cincinnati. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person, we welcome everyone to the channel with open arms. Every time we go live, feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. You can talk about the title of the videos. You can talk about what's going on in your personal life. You can come over here and vent. Come over here seeking advice, giving advice. Come over here, promote your business. If you're on hard times, come over here, ask your fellow human beings for some help. Share your cash out, your PayPal. Life is short. We don't worship money over here. We use money to help people out. Real change is gonna come from the people. People that you got access to every day. People you can walk up to and talk to. People in your community. People that can relate to what you're going through. Because they going through the same thing. That's real change. Change ain't gonna come from these millionaire, billionaire politicians and entertainers. How long these politicians been in charge of the world? We ain't seen no real change yet. To make us happy, they give us crumbs every blue moon. Every election time, they give us new characters to get us all excited and arguing with each other. Oh, my politician is better than your politician. No, my politician is better than your politician. They're a bunch of puppets. They don't care about me, they don't care about you. Michael Jackson tried to tell you in his song, they don't really care about us. You better listen to what MJ had to say. Go check out the comedian George Carlin, the late comedian. He put a lot of truth in his stand-up. Go check him out on YouTube. Type in George Carlin, next to his name, type in politics. He tell you these politicians don't care about us. It's a big gang and you and I is not in it. Bunch of secret society members. They don't care about me, they don't care about you. They don't care if you look like them. They don't care if you rich. They poison your food supply just like everyone else's food supply. They poison your water supply just like everyone else's food supply, water supply. They put chemtrails over your head just like they do to everyone else. They don't care if you're rich. They don't care if you're the same complexion. They don't care. You better wake up, learn the truth. You're not gonna find the truth from the idiot box, from TV, the devil box, tell life vision, telling lies to your vision. That's why your favorite TV shows are called programs, because you're being programmed. The news is propaganda, bunch of lies. NEWS, North, East, West, South. The news, they program in the entire world. The North, the East, the West, and the South. Dumbing down everyone. When we be clubbing, we should be thinking, reading and study, instead everyone drinking. Then when they get cancer, they turn into God, like, please help me. Well, God is the answer, but you should have turned to God before you turned to alcohol. Nonetheless, if you're sincere, God will answer your call. Don't wait till you get sick before you turn to God. Read, study. This is the information age. So much information out here. Why are you still dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated, out here chasing money and each other, lusting over each other? Idol worshipers, worshiping each other instead of worshiping the Lord, seeking each other instead of seeking knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. 2025, people still place entertainment over education.
But here's the thing, as you know who we are. Since you know who we are, you pay us.
Read, study, educate yourself, everyone. How about you go on a spiritual journey every day, learn something new every day. Learn how to better your health holistically every day. Read something spiritual every day. In these spiritual times, you gotta be spiritually protected. Study ancient history every day. History repeats itself. So in order to avoid making the same mistakes over and over, study ancient history. Then after doing all that, then go entertain yourself. Go out here and party. Watch the idiot box. But only for a little while. Just trying to help you out. Me, 100%, I prefer education over entertainment. I don't have to reward myself with mindless entertainment. Just trying to wean you off of entertainment. Like I'm trying to wean people off of toxic prescription medication with harmful side effects. Read, study, let food be thy medicine. Hey, family, how y'all doing? Yes, indeed. God bless y'all. Always good seeing y'all. Man, I love my people, my fellow human beings out here with good hearts. It hurts to see people out here homeless. I tell you, it hurts. It hurts to see people out here homeless. No one should be without a decent place to call home. Some of the best people in the world are out here homeless. That's unbelievable. That still have a heart of gold, although you're going through hell out here in the streets homeless. But there's a lot of people out here that's like that. Some of the best people you will ever meet. They're out here homeless on hard times, but still smiling and laughing and greeting you with a smile on their face. I wish I was blessed to help out every homeless person I come across. I'm asking you to help me out as much as you possibly can. I would love to be able to give them some organic fruits, vegetables, raw nut seeds, and herbs, and hygiene products, some tents. I would love to be able to form me a group out here dedicated to going to the homeless camps, cleaning up the homeless camps so the city and the police will stop bothering them, saying where they live in is a mess. I would love to have a crew out here, be able to pay them to help clean the homeless camps, go shopping for them, get them some hygiene products, clean clothes, until we're able to get them off the streets. How cool would that be? That's real change. Help make that possible. Donate to the channel. Watch our videos. Let the videos play over and over. Help us generate enough funds where we can get out here and do something like that. That'd be real cool. For you to come to this channel and see me out here giving away organic fruits, vegetables, raw nut seeds and herbs, smoothies, tents, hygiene products, to God's children that's out here homeless because they got God-given life but don't have man-made money in a nation that's supposed to be God-fearing and Christians. And God we trust on the dollar bill, but you can trust. If you got God-given life but don't have money, we'll have you sleeping in the streets, homeless, not knowing where your next decent, healthy meal is coming from. Bunch of hypocrites, the government, these world leaders, a bunch of demons, reptilians from another dimension that feed off the misery of the people. They want us down, sad, depressed. That produces negative energy, and they feed off of negative energy and make them stronger. Spiritual warfare, that's what we involved in, everyone. Sad but true, whether you want to believe it or not. You better be open to new information. If something sounds so outrageous that you can't believe it, so what? Go read it and study it anyway. You got time on your hand. Go read and study new information. See, is it really true? And if you have to change everything you thought was true, then so be it. Some people are afraid to change. They don't want to read or study anything new. Their whole life they've been living a particular way, and they become comfortable with living that way so much that they don't want to change. You give them evidence to prove everything you're saying, and they can't dispute what you're saying, and they still don't want to accept it because you're disturbed in their little comfortable place. They found the comfortable spot in hell. They found a warm spot in hell. It's still hot, Or they found the little warm place where the fire take its time getting to you before it burn your ass up. And they happy being right there in that spot. Hey, the fire gonna get here, but it's gonna have to go through a lot of people before it get to us. A lot of people are happy with that. They content with that. Fading away slowly. Friends and family members passing away from chronic illnesses, wars all over the place, homelessness all over the place, crime all over the place, crooked politicians, crooked entertainers all over the place, and people still going along in order to get along. Not questioning the system, not trying to do anything about it. Going to corporate America knowing they don't really want to be there. Paying taxes to a system that used the tax dollars to ship in narcotics and guns to the inner cities, creating thugs that's terrorizing the community, and people just going along in order to get along. They go to a job they don't really like. To deal with the stress, they go home and drink beverages that's gonna ruin their health. Stress snacking. Start eating junk food that's gonna ruin their health. To deal with the stress, they working somewhere they don't really want to work but don't see no way out. Get creative, pool your resources with people in your community. Create businesses that's gonna create jobs. That's all about uplifting the community and not just about making money. That's your way out. Stop thinking it's impossible for real change from everyday people like you. To learn what you're dealing with, the government, the powers that be, you're gonna have to check out independent news sources that's not afraid to tell the truth. Like Illuminati News, welcome page in parentheses. You're gonna have to check out websites like davidike.com, ICKE. You're gonna have to check out Behold a Pale Horse, free on YouTube. You're gonna have to check out Will Cooper, put that in your search engine. Go check out his work on Amazon. Go check out Jordan Maxwell, put that in your search engine. Go check out his website. Go check out his books on Amazon. A lot of truth is out there. You got to be willing to go seek the truth, and once you find it, accept the truth, embrace the truth. Stop being afraid of the truth. A lot of people are scared of the truth. It changes their whole life. They find out their whole life been a lie. And they scared to make some changes. They'd rather live a comfortable lie than live uncomfortable truth. I'm just the opposite. I don't care how uncomfortable the truth make me. If it's the truth, I'm embracing it. I'm facing it. My time on earth, I'm not wasting it. If the truth tastes bitter, oh well, I'm still willing to be tasting it. A lot of people are not willing to do that. If the truth proved everything that they thought was right to be wrong, they just turn a blind eye to the truth. A lot of people want to be comfortable and not be honest, and that's a bunch of bull. If the truth hurt, then you be in pain. If the truth drives you crazy, then you be insane. But don't reject the truth for nothing. Once you learn the truth, don't be scared to share the truth. So what? There's a bunch of ignorant people that don't want to accept the truth. If you have to be by yourself because no one else wants to embrace the truth, then so be it. Don't live a lie because you want to fit in with a bunch of dumbed down people. Don't hide the truth because you know a bunch of friends and family members don't want to accept the truth. You tell them the truth and they start rejecting you. You don't want to be lonely. So what? How old are you? You falling victim to peer pressure still? This late stage of your life? You still want to be in with the cool people? Grown babies, grown teenagers, I don't give a damn about peer pressure. Once I learn the truth, I'm going to live the truth, I'm going to share the truth. If you don't like it, so what? I ain't here to please you. I'm here to learn the truth and spread the truth. Whoever don't like it, so what? If you don't like me because I like the truth, then so what? You was born alone, most likely you're going out alone. Spread the truth as much as you possibly can. Plant the seed. Every chance you get, tell someone the truth about what's going on in this wicked world. Share the truth one time. If someone rejected, oh well, you did your job. You spread the truth to them one time. They rejected it. Okay. Move on to the next person. You may be rejected by 100 people before you meet that one person that love the truth. And that truth changed their life forever. Next time you see them, they know more than waking them up. That make it all worthwhile. If you're scared to walk up to someone and tell them the truth about what's going on in this wicked world, just write the truth down on a piece of paper. Take that paper, all right, the phone shut down sometimes because the phone is cheap. I don't got no money to invest in a new phone. I'm busy spending my money investing in the health of my loved ones that's dealing with chronic illnesses. I'm into holistic healing. Let food be thy medicine. So I'm busy buying organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, juicers and blenders. I'd rather invest in that as opposed to buying new equipment. So sometimes the phone may shut down. When it do that, just hang in there. I just got to reboot and we'll be right back at it. City of Cincinnati, everyone. Most positive channel on the face of the earth. All about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life, save and holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. Let food be thy medicine. Eat to live, don't live to eat. You can't be healed naturally. Second live stream of the day went live earlier. Out here doing a little walking. Walking is good to relieve stress. You're going through a lot, go outside and just walk. Plus it's healthy. And like I was saying before the phone shut down, spread the truth as much as you possibly can. People need the truth out here. And if you know people who don't want to accept the truth, and likely that's the case in the times that we live in, a lot of people dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated, they don't want to accept the truth, then just write down the truth on a piece of paper. People versus the system is corrupt. Big pharmacy, all about making money, not making people healthy. The government is a bunch of satanic secret society members. Write that down on a piece of paper and just leave it where you know traffic gonna be heavy. Trust me, someone gonna be curious. Someone gonna pick it up and read it. Some people gonna tear it up. Some people gonna take it home, look up everything that you say, and it's gonna change their life forever. All right, everyone, I'll be shutting down pretty soon. Been out here close to 2 hours, getting in some good walking. Man, I love walking and talking. As long as we talking about something intelligent, uplifting the people, giving life-saving information. God bless each and every last one of you. Appreciate everyone that support positive content. Appreciate everyone that donate to the channel. That's all about putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving holistic health tips. We are one. I don't take you for granted. I appreciate you showing love to positive content. Let's keep uplifting each other, supporting each other. If you're doing something in the community that you think deserves a and support. Every time we go live, feel free to promote what you're doing. Let the people know what you're doing. We got to uplift each other, support each other, be the change that we're looking for. We got to come together and support each other. Real change is going to come from the people. Power to the people. You and I, the people versus the system, that's real change. I'm out here with a heavy heart. Got a lot of loved ones that passed away due to chronic illnesses. They ain't know nothing about holistic healing. Let food be thy medicine. You can be healed by eating healthy. Instead, they went to Big Pharma, took all that nasty, disgusting, toxic prescription medication with harmful side effects, did all the terrible surgeries, ended up passing away. Got a lot of loved ones that went through that, going through that. Been to some funerals out here with a heavy heart, still picking up the pieces. So many loved ones that passed away. Got a lot to do. Friends and family members. We out here rebuilding, helping each other cope with our recent losses. Man, life is fragile, life is short. Don't take life for granted. Don't take your loved one for granted. You got loved ones out here. Spend time with them. Make time to be with your loved ones. Today is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. Don't get so caught up in material things. Money. That big old job promotion. That big old car. Forget all that. Material things ain't nothing compared to the life of your loved ones. You end up gaining all that material stuff, devoting all your time to getting all that material stuff, and don't have no one to share with. When you finally get it, loved ones then passed away. It's not worth it. I'd rather live a simple life with the people that I love on this planet than to live a extravagant life with all my loved ones not here to enjoy it with me. Give me my loved ones that passed away back any day. Take away all the material things, all the money. Give me back my loved ones. I take that all day. Humanism over capitalism. God and family over corporate America. Education over entertainment. God over Satan. Entrepreneurs that give back to the community over cold corporations that's only about making money. Herbalists over hospitals, the key to life. We'll be going live again sometime tomorrow. We normally do Church in the Hood on Mondays, but due to the tragic losses in the family and I got a lot of work to do. We got to put a lot of pieces back together. We got to do a lot of healing. So I don't know if I'm going to be done in time to go to Church in the Hood. We normally do that every Monday around 5 p.m. No, 7 p.m., but I doubt it if I'm going to be able to do that tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of family members, a lot of healing to do. Maybe sometime we'll get back to normal programming on this channel. I used to go live several times on a regular basis, but got to slow down due to everything that's going on. Man. Oh boy. You can be healed, everyone. You can be healed. Please do your research. Even if you don't believe it, do the research. What does it hurt to just go read and study and do research, even if you don't believe something? It don't hurt to go read and study anyway. Keep an open mind. Be open to new information. How you gonna grow if you're not willing to learn something new, if you're not open to new information, you should be willing to grow every day, read, study, educate yourself. What's up, my brother? God bless you.
Everybody get the fuck up. You got your bottles?
Keep hip hop conscious. Positive hip hop only. No more P. Diddy, no more garbage music. Music that destroys the soul. Let's listen to some high frequency sounds. Positive hip hop. Public Enemy. KRS-One. Poor Righteous Teachers. Kumo D. Tupac. Ice Cube. When they want to be, they can drop some very good music. Conscious music. X-Clan. Keep hip hop conscious. Keep all music conscious. Listen to music that get you through the hard times, that educate you. Fill you with hope instead of despair.
Maybe I had something to do with it. Thanks for your continued input.
Man, so many homeless people out here with mental health issues. Sad, sad stuff. When you see someone homeless, don't just assume that they're homeless because they got drinking problems. A lot of homeless people out here got mental health issues. And you don't know what caused the mental health issues. A lot of people lost their support system. People that kept them up during the hard times all passed away. And now they're out here in this cold world by themselves and they just lost it mentally. You never know what someone is going through, what they've been through. Never know what led them to be to where they are now. Have some compassion for your fellow human being. Don't judge any of your fellow human beings. Don't look down on your fellow human beings unless you're lifting them up. And all the people that's homeless out here, don't be ashamed to be homeless. The powers that be should be ashamed that they got all this money, all this power, yet they letting people be homeless. The government is not broke, everyone. The real government, the Illuminati, the secret societies, the Bilderbergs, the Rockefellers, they are not broke. The government that your mama, your father, your uncle joined, the low-level government members that don't know what's really going on at the top with these secret societies, they broke. But these world leaders that's into these secret societies, they are far from broke. They just don't care about the masses. They don't care about the people. They're a bunch of demons. No compassion. No mercy. Go watch the movie They Live, made in the 80s. That should be a documentary, not a movie, starring the late wrestler Rowdy Piper. That movie told a lot of truth in it. Life is stranger than fiction. Go check out this rapper named Tom McDonald. Next to his name, type in clone rappers. Tom McDonald, clone rappers. When I came live on here, someone gave me the name of that rapper. I went and looked him up. He put out a lot of good information in his rap music. Unlike P. Diddy, the puppet. P. Diddy ain't nothing but a puppet that was put in power by the puppet masters to distract the masses, to strip people of their morals, to have people obsessed with money and material things, lusting after each other. That's why they put these entertainers in positions of power, to lead you down a nasty, disgusting road, to teach you to be immoral. And there's a P. Diddy in every form of entertainment. There's a P. Diddy in gospel music, heavy metal music, country music. There's a P. Diddy in every form of music. There ain't nothing but puppets. Put in place by the puppet masters to distract you and strip you of your morals. Stars, spelt backwards, is rats. Stars, spelt backwards, is rats. Because that's what these entertainers are, a bunch of rats. They get paid millions of dollars for a reason, to dumb you down, miseducate you, lead you astray. Education over entertainment. Don't be out here worshiping these stars. Don't be out here doing no idol worship. Worship the one true living creator, our Lord. Man, so many homeless people out here. Stuff hurts, man. Elderly people, homeless. God. Someone's grandfather, man. Someone's child. I don't care how old they are. At one time, a parent held this person in their arms. Jesus is coming. Amen. Preach. Yes, we need it. We need it. We need some spiritual help, because it's sad out here. It's like the last days and you can feel it. I see this driver right here and keep looking over here at this homeless person that's sleeping outside at this church. Probably feeling the same thing that I'm feeling, like this is terrible, this is awful, but what can I do? This is an elderly gentleman over here. I see him all the time. Man, what a lonely, heartbreaking life. Out here, this elderly gentleman be out here all the time, alone. The world is done, can't handle it anymore. When people used to say that, I used to say, hang in there, be strong, it ain't over. But I think this present world is pretty much doomed. Is there a greater world coming? I hope so. But this present world, the energy just feels funny. Losing so many friends and family members back to back to chronic illnesses. Violence everywhere, homelessness everywhere. People only care about money and material things, being betrayed by your own friends and family members. Friends and family members willing to off their own loved ones for money and material things. Man, heartbreaking stuff. We in the last days. The Bible is the truth. I can believe it. I feel it in the air. When I'm feeling in the air, I never felt this way before. You can definitely feel it in the air. It's a different energy out here. This energy is off. you can feel something's not right. Strange things happening in the world of entertainment, the world of politics. Parents turning against parents. Parents turning against parents. Parents turning against children, children turning against parents, fathers turning against sons, daughters turning against mothers. Chaos everywhere. And God we trust written on the dollar bills, but you're letting God's children go homeless because they got God-given life but don't have man-made money. If you trust in God so much, like you say, make sure all of God's children got a decent place to call home for free. Can't place no material, no money value on life. Make sure all of God's children got decent food to eat free. God's children need food in order to sustain life. What kind of law is that? If you don't go to work, you don't get to eat. But this is supposed to be a Christian nation. You lock God out of the workplace anyway. Can't talk about God in the workplace. We all about making money. Can't talk about God in the schools. We all about dumbing you down, brainwashing you, teaching you how to be an obedient servant. They want to lock God out of everywhere. God's children out here homeless. Look at this guy, man. This is some heartbreaking stuff. I just walked past probably 15 different homeless people out here sleeping in the streets. A lot of homeless folks out here with mental health issues. Government spending money on war, sending billions of dollars overseas. Spending money on war, spending money to take lives, but not money to preserve lives. Sending billions of dollars to other countries, while right here in your own country, people are homeless out here without no hope, feeling hopeless, lonely, desperate. Look for yourself. Revelations, you feel it? It's foretold, absolutely. Prophecy is being fulfilled. That's an elderly gentleman right there, out here alone. At one time, there was someone's child. Could be someone's father, someone's grandfather, someone's uncle. Out here sleeping at the church's door. Your own citizens asking for divine help. Out here homeless because they don't got money. The hell with money, they got life. Yep, breaks my heart as well. Sad. A lot of us only a paycheck away from being in the same predicament. Don't think it can't happen to you, because it can. Lose that job, get hurt, not be able to go to work anymore. Got so many loved ones that passed away, and I miss them deeply. But sometimes I gotta ask, are they in a better place? You was homeless for 6 years. I'm glad you was able to recover from that. Recently, I done lost some loved ones to chronic illnesses, and it hurts. I miss them severely. But sometimes I gotta ask myself, are they in a better place? Am I just missing them because I'm a human, and that's what humans do? We grieve and we cry when we lose loved ones. But are our loved ones in a better place? Because as I look around in this world, I just see heartbreak, chaos, despair, crime everywhere, homeless everywhere, people that only care about making money and material things, family turning against family. Man, some sad stuff out here, I tell you. God bless each and every last one of you. Keep your head up. Cherish the time that you have on this planet. Spend time with your loved ones. Tomorrow's not promised. I went from having a loved one every day in my life, going to different events with my loved ones, going on family outings with my loved one, to my loved one no longer here. Your whole life can change in one day. Lost your dad, your sister, your aunt, cousin in 4 years. Had a breakdown. Absolutely, that'll do it. I try to tap into my spiritual side every day to avoid having a breakdown. I got to remind myself that before we was physical beings, we were spiritual beings. So we got to tap into that spiritual side every time being a human becomes too much to deal with. It can be overwhelming. So many funerals. A couple years ago, talked to my best friend Saturday. By Sunday, best friend was gone. Cousins gone. Uncles gone. Significant others gone. Life is precious. Life is fragile. Can't take it for granted. So many loved ones gone in a wink of an eye. Life would never be the same. Out here with a heavy heart every day. Absolutely. Somehow you got to find a way to carry on. It ain't going to be easy, but you got to find a way to keep going until your time is up. Everything happened for a reason. So you got to find out what you're supposed to learn from everything that you experience, the good and bad. And right now, I'm experiencing a lot of heartbreak. So I got to find out what I'm supposed to learn from this. And whatever I learn, I got to get out there and use it as a testimony and spread it to my other fellow human beings out here and let them hear my story. And maybe it can inspire others. But I tell you, it hurts. And now it's a crime to be homeless. Yeah, ain't that something? Being homeless, they want to give people tickets for being homeless. I know that's supposed to be happening in Kentucky. I think it's happening in Indiana. They find you sleeping on the streets. They want to give you a fine. Man, it even stink out here. I tell you, the earth, it be stinking out here. It's like the earth, the world is just decaying. Ozone layer, terrible. Fog, smog everywhere. Hopelessness all over the place. Homelessness all over the place. Perverted lifestyles all over the place. People that's only interested in material things and using up other people all over the place. Liars and cheaters and scammers all over the place. Devil worshipers all over the place. Lord have mercy. In Florida, jail. Wow. Lock you up for being homeless, huh? Many years ago, people would think that's just a movie. Going around locking up people for being homeless, that's a crazy concept. That's a good movie. Man, that's reality. You out here homeless. You in the way of people that's out here making money. They done mastered the art of making money, being cold, not having no feelings, just all about making money, and you in the way. You getting in their way. A lot of people worship money and don't even realize it. If they don't got money, they sad. They don't got money, they depressed. They don't got money, they angry. To them, money is the key to everything. I need some food to eat, got to have money. I need a place to stay, I got to have money. In order for me to go approach that person that I want to talk to, I got to build up my confidence, and money give me the confidence to go talk to that person and try to develop a relationship with that person. I need money for everything. They done tricked a lot of people to worshiping money, depending on money for everything. You seen it? People locked up for being homeless. That's some heartbreaking stuff. Man, how you gonna lock up someone for being homeless? For not being very good at making money. That's their crime. They can have the best character in the world, be the best person in the world, the nicest person in the world. But they ain't mastered the art of making money. They're not good at going to a corporation and just making money all day. A lot of people ain't mastered that. Going to a corporation and being good money makers. But when it comes to connecting with their fellow human beings, they experts at that. When it comes to being nice towards their fellow human beings, they experts at that. When it comes to having compassion for their fellow human beings, they are experts at that, but that don't pay. So you lock them up, huh? Cold world, heartless world. This world force you to spend more time at your job than you do with your family. This world force you to spend more time with your co-workers than you do with your own family. This world force you to get the best years of your life to corporate America, not to your family, not to your loved ones. About time you're able to retire, you got one foot in the grave. All right, my man. Oh, boy. That's our reality. But the powers that be put in God we trust on their dollar bills. What God they talking about? Appreciate everyone supporting positive content. city of Cincinnati, most positive channel on the face of the earth. Been out here doing a little walk and appreciate everyone that been chatting with me, hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, giving some positive feedback. We truly appreciate it. That's what the channel is all about. Every now and then we mix in some entertainment. We bring you concerts. Sometimes we come across some protests out here. A lot of people ain't happy with the current administration. I'm not happy with the powers that be, period. Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal. I'm not happy with the powers that be, period. Sometimes we come across demonstrations out here and we bring that to you live and direct. Channel all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money. We also pay the children in the community to turn in cans, just our way of trying to make something out of nothing. We bring you community news. Sometimes we get out here and a couple of times we come across some crime scenes out here, unfortunately. We give you holistic health tips. We give you the name of herbalists and holistic doctors that's reversing chronic illnesses. Let food be thy medicine. Go raw vegan. Eat organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs. We give you some health tips that can save your life. Then when we're done with that, we go around the city of Cincinnati to different events, concerts, and have a good time together. We bring y'all kind of forms of entertainment on this channel. If that's what it takes to keep your attention and how you support positive content, we mix in a little entertainment. But the main focus is to bring good people together. Put a spotlight on the homeless crisis. Communicate with each other, uplift each other, support each other. Be able to vent to one another. Uplift each other. All right, crazy phone keeps shutting down. I got to invest in a new phone eventually. But right now, I'm investing in the health of my loved ones that's dealing with chronic illnesses. I'm buying organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, and juicers and blenders. My money is going right now. Trying to save the lives of my loved ones that will listen when I tell them they can be healed holistically. You tell people they can be healed holistically by changing their lifestyles, eating organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, and they look at you with their mouths open like this. They don't believe you can be healed naturally. The government knows it's true. They keep this information from the people. Do research, everyone. All right, I'm out here. I've been out here for a little over 2 hours. I'm starting to feel a little dizzy, dealing with a lot of heartache and pain. I need to go get me something to drink and relax a little bit. Need to get some rest. I haven't been getting no rest ever since I've been dealing with all these family tragedies, losing very special people in my life. Haven't been getting no good rest, so I got to get some good rest. Rest is very essential to being healthy, everyone. Get you some proper rest. At least 7 to 8 hours of rest if you can. Try to find a way to ease your mind, relax. Don't be so stressed out. And I know that's hard to do in this world. This world is full of stress. But you got to pray, meditate, do something. Find a way to quiet your mind. Turn the lights off when you go to sleep. Turn on some high frequency sounds on YouTube. Type in high frequency healing sounds. Go to sleep to that and relax. I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. That's what I was doing in the hospital with my loved one that was fighting for their lives. The hospital got them looking at TV all day. My loved one wasn't showing no reaction to the TV. My loved one was just staring at the TV, not laughing, not smiling, just a blank stare. So I decided to turn on some music, some good music. music that's good for the soul, talking about love and peace. And my loved one came to life all of a sudden. My loved one started singing and smiling. Good positive music can be so healing. Then when my loved one fell asleep, I turned off the idiot box and I had them go to sleep to high frequency healing sounds that you can find on YouTube. It was so peaceful. The nurses would come in, they would hear that high frequency sounds. I had the frankincense going in the room, had air purifiers blowing out frankincense oil and peppermint oil. And the nurses and doctors say, man, this room is so peaceful and smells so good. Yeah, this the way you should be running hospitals. Instead of feeding them harmful cafeteria food, the very food that made them sick to begin with, instead of giving them toxic prescription medication with harmful side effects, you should be giving them organic fruits and vegetables. And got them going to sleep to high frequency healing sounds. That's what I was doing. And my loved one all of a sudden was showing signs of improvement. You can be healed naturally, everyone. And the doctors were seeing it for themselves. They were like, wow, your loved one is showing signs of improvement. But our research shows no one can bounce back from this kind of illness, so we still want to push for end-of-life treatment. I was like, how insane can you be? These hospitals are nightmares when it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses. Don't put your hand in the life of these lunatics known as doctors and nurses in hospitals. Yuck, man, people out here smoking. Tell you, that's a terrible habit, smoking. Yuck. Smoking don't just kill you, it kills people around you. Secondhand smoke. All right, everyone, I'm about to shut down. City of Cincinnati. Appreciate everyone supporting positive content. Until next time, I'll be going live again sometime tomorrow. Don't know what time. Got so much going on with friends and family members dealing with health issues, and we dealing with funerals and the loss of loved ones. But I will be going live sometime tomorrow. Maybe in the morning, then again in the evening sometime. Butterfly, appreciate you coming here, showing love, giving some positive feedback. Truly appreciate it. Appreciate everyone that support the channel. Give us positive feedback. L. Rach, all the regular family members out there, Micah, Makai, Rick Slick, Earth Keeper, Cosmic Cartoon, all our regular family members. God bless you. Keep your head up. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Eat organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs. Herbalists over hospitals. I think they just had a big old, a huge soccer game. So we ain't dealing with no crime or nothing, just a big old soccer game, just now letting out. Here go the Juice Lady, one of her books right here. I was telling y'all about the Juice Lady. You can be healed naturally. You had old books? All right, knowledge is power. All right, Butterfly. Thanks for showing love to the channel. Truly appreciate it. God bless you. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Hope we meet again on this channel. It was nice chatting with you. God bless you. Until next time, I should have been home. I got to do some more juicing for some loved ones. that's dealing with some health issues. I got to make a juice recipe for the lungs or for the heart. Probably gonna have to make one for my own heart, dealing with a very heavy heart, broken heart. Much love to all the souls out there that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. We love you, we miss you, God bless you. We cry and grieve because we human, but we know energy don't lie, energy don't die. So all the loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm, we miss you deeply. And we pray for the peaceful journey of your souls. All right, thank you, sister. Whoa.